Okay, so I just recorded like an hour of this shit, only to realize that I'm an idiot because my mic wasn't switched on, which is kind of annoyed me a little bit. So I'm just gonna do this in one take, give you the basic rundown of things that are going on. Just while I chat, I guess. A bit of a different style from what I normally do. EVO2 looks pretty fun. Something I'm absolutely looking forward to. One thing I've been vying for this deck for a long time. I really like EVO1, mind you, but one thing I've been wanting for the longest time is a consistency boost to the deck. Getting a power boost is nice. Being able to play our stuff out of trash is super good, but I just want consistency more than anything, because I have the saying consistency is king, because it is. Where do I put that? Over here. And yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with what EVO2 is going to bring to the table. But with that said and done, let me just get into the current deck list, because that's what you all want to see. This is my OP-08/OP-09 build. Nothing's changed for OP-09. Just a few like ratios that I've been tweaking with. For starters, we got 4 copies of Paulie. This card's great. Play no less than 4. It's really good. It removes 4 costs, which is kind of important in this meta. Mind you, this meta is kind of rough for us. If you're gonna play a deck seriously, I don't recommend Iceburg. I play Iceburg, and even I'm on blue-green Sanji right now. I know, I can't help myself. I keep playing bad decks. That might be the issue. But if you're gonna just casually, Iceburg, great, tons of fun. But if you're like going to a tournament, going to a regional, I don't know, maybe don't play Iceburg currently. Shanks just bends you over. Blackbeard fucks with half your deck. Dofi, you can outspeed Dofi, but you just don't do any damage to him because he draws a billion cards. Just about the format has too many aggressive decks in it right now, and aggressive decks are this deck's worst matchup because it's an aggressive deck, but it's not as aggressive as those aggressive decks. It's a tempo deck. Anyone who's played Magic is familiar with the term tempo. It's basically kind of control-ish. It just tries to speed up the rate at which you play the game. It's not full-blown aggro, run out of gas, but rather just it keeps the gas flowing, but not. It's faster. It's a fast deck, but it's not as fast as an aggro deck because it allows itself to continue pumping with gas. Anyways, we got 4 copies of Rob Lucci. This card's great. Rests blockers, amazing card. Gets around Sabo's indestructible by just resting it. And then 4 copies of Kaku. And as a commemorative honorary thing you can cheat out, we've also got 4 copies of Khalifa. It's a 2K counter. It's a great card. Then we've got Hitokiri Kamizo. Trust me, there's more. Here are the other 3, which you can use its effect off of Iceburg every turn, which is very nice. And then 4 copies of Black Maria. This card combos pretty nicely with Poli, allowing you to cheat him into play, but have the if you have 3 Don in play, you can rest 5 with Maria, return 1 off of Iceburg to play. Or hell, return 1 off of Iceberg to play your Poli, and then Poli you'll have 8 Don in play when you use his effect. It's really good. We're also playing 4 copies of Pudding, just as another ramp card, and then 1. Where are the other 2? 3 copies of Stage to round out the ramp cards for 11 stagey cards, and Poli can also be played on turn 2 as like a one-time stage, which is very nice. Then we got Bluno. Not Bluino, it's Bluno. Bluno's great. Bluno's great just for flooding the board, and he combos with Khalifa. Then we've got 2 copies of Reiju. You only really need 2 of these for each, because you go through your deck quite a bit. You don't they're powerful cards, but they're not cards I go, oh yeah, I need to run 4 copies of. I mean, you can if you want the consistency boost, but I don't really use their effect that much. I only really ever need to see 1, which is why I have them at 2. Excess cards are kind of redundant. They end up just being 1k counters in hand, and if I've got something that's a 1k counter in hand, I'd rather it be like a Galila Company card, because I can bin it and then bring it back with, like, you know, Bluno, for instance. Then we've got 4 copies of Zoro. This is my new top end that I've been playing. This card's really, really good. 7k base with Banish, just straight up. Into Blackbeard, this is nice, because it's not got a non-play effect like half of my deck does. Respect it, it's a good card. Then we got, this is another big change that I made to the deck. I'm back on Top Knot, and this time I'm on 4, because Dofi is a deck. I have 2 cost, minus 2 Don, it bottom deck's a 4 cost, and it does the exact same thing for its trigger. Super good card. It's also great against Blackbeard. Blackbeard plays a bunch of good 4 costs, notably Burgess is a really good 4 cost. It's like the only way we can deal with the deck, because it can't be KO'd, and that thing gets pretty big. And then we got 3 copies of Jet Gatling, because there are a few bricks in the deck, but not entirely. Like, if you get a stage out of life in the end game, or you have a Top Knot that you choose not to trigger, or you get poorly but you don't cheat it into play, this deck runs virtually no bricks, but there are still a few cards, so that's why I'm on Jet Gatling. Anyways, that's the list. I'm really looking forward to EBO 2. I'll definitely be uploading stuff when that comes out. I will be right on that, because like I said, consistency is king. I'm looking forward to what they bring. I want to see a Tyrannosaurus card. That's the mouse that sits on Iceburg's shoulder. I really want to get a Tyrannosaurus card. That'd be awesome. I have 2 boxes on the way. I don't know if people are a fan of like live or just recorded box openings, but I mean, let me know in the comments down below. Did I just say that? Yeah, let me know. I might just, I don't know. I'm kind of bad at this stuff, to be fair. But I have 2 boxes on the way of 09, so if anyone wants to see me open it, give me a shout. That's it. Thanks for putting up with my hiatus. Till next time.